Yeah, g'day and welcome to the bistro. There's the major thing that people talk about when they come to Da Nang is what do we do? All right, so you got this beautiful place. It's cheap to come to. The people are gorgeous. The climate is great, except for today when we've got a bit of a storm coming in. Of course, it really only blows big time here later in the year, but you never know what's going to happen. Most of the storms have been going further north, and you probably hear on the news in Australia, oh, Da Nang, 100 people died. Well, the only reason 100 people die in Da Nang, sort of away from anything, is old age. So, because it's just a beautiful place to live, no stress. So, what I've designed is a, you know, how do you get around here and what do you go and see and what's good. So, you look at if you got a 5-day thing planned, plan it for about 8 or 9, all right? Because you want to sit down and buy a pool every second day and just chillax, but you need to have that balance of beach and culture and nature and food, and we're all able to do different things. You know, since I've had the knees done, I've been able to gallop around a bit more than I used to. So look, the first day I'd look at, you stay at the beach, you go to Central, which is north of sort of here, and you go to and have a look at the Dragon Bridge. Right, so you're planning. This is sort of coming in on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because that's when Dragon Bridge has its days, right? So it's 9 o'clock Sunday, sorry, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can go to the Dragon Bridge and have a look. Well worth a look. So start off the day with a swim, that's always good, and the water's always beautiful and warm here. It's just a delight, and it's clean. A lot of other places you'll find up and down throughout Asia, you might have a fair bit of rubbish, but here it's clean, it's really good. After the swim morning, you head up to the Central Peninsula and Monkey Mountain, and you look at the viewpoints and Lady Buddha. If you go to Lady Buddha, take a bit of banh mi. You got the city behind you, and you're looking at Buddha. Down to the left is a little fish pond. Go down and feed the fish. It's a bloody great time. Watch out, the monkeys will try and steal the banh mi, because they're like that at Monkey Mountain, of course. Evening, this is where you might go do the Dragon Bridge. Sort of Dragon Bridge and have a look at the fire and water show, and it starts around 9 o'clock. So go for a dinner somewhere in Hai Chow, which is the city part of Da Nang, and go there. Day 2, Marble Mountain, Hoi An. Hoi An's always good for a day. Morning it's cool in the Marble Mountain. You go through the caves of pagodas. You look at the view. It opens at 7 a.m, closes at 5:30. Wear good shoes, because it's up and down. There's little crevices. Because people don't know this, but I'm an absolutely huge unit. So I'm almost 2 meters tall and built like an old Ford. So that's pretty much what I do. So go to Marble Mountain. But to go from here to Hoi An is about 40 to 60 minutes. Get a grab, cheapest way to get down there. Wander around our ancient town. Do the candlelit riverside and the night market, always good. You can dine in. My favourite dine in is Morning Glory Signature. Absolutely cracking place, and the food is beautiful. And if you go up on the top deck, you can look out over the water and look out over the light show, and it makes it even better. Bunna Hills. I'll show you a view now. This is today. It's raining. Do not go to Bunna Hills on a wet day. And it's also 6 degrees colder. So if you come here in December, you're dead set going to need a coat. All right, so you go up there, there's queues. The cable cars are probably the highlight for me, because you see Larry. So the cable cars are amazing. The gardens and the golden and the hand, always fun to see. Descend by about 3 or 4 and come back to the bistro and have a beer and talk about it. All right. You know, I'm always up for a chat. So that's day 3. So, Central 1, Marble Mountain, Hoi An 2, Bunna Hills 3. Bunna Hills is really a full day. It's a lot going on. My favourite is Hoi An Pass. All right, you need a motorbike licence to do it. If you go to my petition on international driver's licence, put your name down on my petition. So when you come here, you can ride a bike legally with insurance, because it's not about just riding a bike. It's riding a bike and being insured that if stuff happens, you're covered. Because right now, because of the Australian government's inaction, you're not covered. All right? Because they haven't signed off on the International Driver's License of 1968. So they need to do that. We're going to put in a petition, put your name down. When I get enough names there, I'm going to do the e-petition on the Australian government website, and then off we go. So that's day four. Hoi An Pass, spectacular, beautiful. You go up over the top and then you go down to My Khe, which is a gorgeous little town, the start of Hoi. Hoi itself is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful city. It's the ancient town. There's so much to do in Hoi. You could spend 2 or 3 days in Hoi. You can go further north to the really giant caves. It was the home of the Cham Empire, so some of the culture in that city has to be seen to be believed. So it goes on people's highlights as a bit of a, I'll come to the Lang and then I might go to Hoi An. Hoi is worth the trip. And one of my wonderful employees, comes from Hoi, and they're a really, really classy group of people. Next day, day 5, Cham Museum, markets, spa and sunset. You can see the Cham sculptures, really great to have a look at. Local specials you can have a look at too. And then you might do a souvenir run, maybe at Han or Con markets, and then have a look. And then finish off the week, campers, with a beautiful little sunset beach walk. But I'd be doing that every second day and spill us out to 9 days, all right? Because no use getting to the end of a holiday and you're still buggered, you know, so take it easy. Dragon Bridge is on at 9 o'clock on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Marble Mountain is 7 till 5:30 daily, and entrance is bugger all. Cham Museum, about 60,000 dong, open between 7:30 and 5. Bunna Hills, you can get it. It'll cost you about 5, 6, 700,000 to get out there in a grab or a car. They'll wait for you for the day. You'll catch the bus in. You can get your tickets there, or you can buy your tickets online before you get there. They send you a PDF. On that PDF is a barcode to show as you're going through the turnstiles. I quite like Bunna Hills because of just the engineering of what the hell it is. It's and there's a lot to do for kids there. There's a whole amusement park up there. Keep your kids busy and they'll be buggered after a day and come back and sleep, so how good's that? Weather is always an issue here, all right? You're in the tropics. Sorry, you're in the tropics. It rains, all right? You come from Australia, it's bloody dry. I love the rain. Of course, when the big blows hit, we're pretty lucky. I'll show you again. It's with us, is we've got all these big things in front of us. We're a few streets back, so it doesn't really affect us here. Plus, there's so much steel in this building, it'll never bloody blow over. I don't think it will. Always take sunscreen, hat, water with you. Always take good shoes and insect repellent, because you want to stay away from mozzies. And again, the accommodation. So Antung, people go there all the time, great area. But also down here is great fella that comes in here. Caleb, mate. Great apartments here on a monthly basis for about 7 million dong a month. So that's about $500 a month. So he's just moved into one of those. He's more permanent though. But there's a great group of expats here. And one of the great things about coming to a bar like these is you go and you learn as much from everybody else that's here, right? And we had great people in here last night. George and Christy, they came over from Australia to Da Nang. It's going to be raining like a bugger, but hopefully those two beautiful humans will get in there and enjoy their days. Hopefully they've got an inside swimming pool. But a thing to remember on these days, is that the resorts here have day passes. And for about 500,000 dong, you can go down to our mate Mario at Fusion or the amazing Andre at Farama and get a day pass to a resort. So on these rainy days, look at the resorts for day passes, because there's a lot of indoor things that you can do at those places. So it costs you about 150,000 for grab to get down to Fusion. That post for day pass, and off you go. So enjoy your day. I'm going to in mine. It's raining, but it's pool night, and I can have a couple of drinks today. So I'm only drinking 2.5 days a week. So behave now, people, and we'll talk to you soon, eh?